We're like, what's your take? And you're like, all right. She's just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going everywhere. Welcome to Respectfully Podcast. I'm Andrea Allen.
I'm Lizzie Cassidy, our guest today. Hilarious stand-up comedian, friend in real life. So funny, huge fan. Macofsky is here.
Yes.
Take your hands off the wheel and clap.
Yes, take your hands.
Crowd goes wild.
Speaking of singing, I saw a video of you doing karaoke, and you can fucking sing, bitch.
I love
you're one of these
singing.
You
bitches
can
who
sing.
Wow.
I saw a video of you doing Shallow at karaoke, and I was like, a star is literally born, by the way.
Okay, here's the thing.
Can you sing right now? Sorry. I love when people sing.
Something came over me. I felt like I sounded particularly good.
You sounded amazing.
That night, and that's not always the case.
It was incredible.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm on the you do it.
On the deep end, watching
She's good.
it dive in.
You could do both. You could do comedy.
I
and
don't think so,
sing.
because I think the moment you're like,
I know.
I'm a singer, then it's like, actually you're not. But if I go, oh,
Yeah.
It's like when you're at a wedding and someone says she's a comedian and you're not funny anymore.
yes,
Yeah.
oh my God.
We were talking about this on the last recording.
Sure.
It's just like your superpower has been taken away.
Absolutely.
But if you're a secret good singer and you're just doing karaoke, people are blown the fuck away.
I think here's the thing. I would be an even funnier comedian if I was a singer. Because
Right.
you know how singers,
yeah.
like between
Between.
songs,
Oh,
they're always
sure.
cracking a joke. Like people would be like, okay, I like her music, but she is hilarious.
But she's hilarious.
She's got it all.
And then if you
Yeah.
like did do a pod, like if you were a guest on a pod and you were a singer, people would be like, "Oh my god,
They're
she's
so
the funniest
cool,
singer."
Great
Yeah.
personality.
Ugh.
Yeah.
A woman
Must
who
be
can
nice.
sing. Wow.
I think like as soon as you give yourself a title, it's just like, wow.
Now you have to live up.
Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
also could fall into the category of musical comedian, which is a dangerous,
Well, you
don't want that. Yeah.
area
I
to
don't
be
know.
in.
I was obviously it's a tightrope walk.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
because when done well,
When done well, like Emily Wilson did
Yeah.
my Netflix as a joke show, and I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
sure.
I
Yeah.
wish I knew how to write a damn
Yeah.
song that wasn't cringe balls.
Weird
I
Al,
know.
Dylan Adler.
Emily Wilson did a song. I saw her do a song at her show, and I got full body chills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I wish I could do that. If I did it, it would be so
She's
like,
a cabaret singer.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I did it, it would be so. God, I can't even think of, but like not even Weird Al. It would be like, remember that guy who rapped about
Mine-
wanting to be on SNL?
oh yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
would be
I forgot
doing
about
that.
him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be what I would be bringing to the
Mine,
table.
I feel like my
have to
songs would
take your phone.
be like unfortunately so vulnerable.
No, I know.
It would be
Yeah.
I
impossible
know.
for me to be funny. I'd be like, I wanted to die.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Wait,
now I'm alive.
I found out by like sort of cosplaying as a guy's girl that every boy comedian who can a little bit play guitar has a earnest song that he wrote somewhere on his laptop.
Oh, and we've
course.
got to get it.
Well,
we got to
we
get
should-
those
we should
files.
subpoena those.
Yeah.
And women all have one really sad poem.
I was
written
gonna
in a
say,
journal
and
somewhere.
we all have a couple poems
Yeah.
in us.
Dude, I
my
have,
first, oh my God, sorry, my
No, no, please.
first comedy notebook joke book.
My first comedy
no.
notebook.
Mine's here, by the way, in this room. Go
Your
ahead.
first?
Mine's here. Mhm. Go
So
ahead.
mine filled to the brim with all of my earliest material. And on the back page, I wrote this very dark poem about how I'm a virus and everyone that I come in contact with becomes
Wow.
infected by my darkness.
Okay, deep.
Something really beautiful like that.
Yeah.
And then I lost the joke book.
Oh my god.
So somewhere out
No.
there in West Hollywood,
There's a poem.
there's a poem. Someone is worried.
Wow.
Someone's scared.
Somebody's like, this is funny, but then it gets really scary.
It's really dark.
My first comedy notebook had like a very earnest journal entry
Yeah.
in like the beginning of it
Sure.
about I like got asked to do a festival very early and I was feeling very like honored and inspired. And I wrote it and I wrote about it in the notebook and then I left the notebook at an open mic and people found it. And I almost hanged myself
Yeah, you must.
in the open mic room.
You must.
Oh, me pontificating about how honored I was to be booked on Skankfest. I got paid $40 and I was like, I'm gonna be a star.
That's really sweet.
It was sweet.
Okay,
this looks, by the way, hold on.
Yeah, that looks
This
like I'm
is
a
mentally
virus.
ill. This is I'm a virus.
Yeah, everyone I come in contact with is plagued.
Did you draw this?
Of course.
Scary.
This is I'm bipolar and an alcoholic, not diagnosed, not realizing it.
Scary.
Doing scary comedy where people thought I was like one of the like fringe homeless people.
Yeah, you were doing scary stuff at the beginning for sure.
Really scary stuff.
You were wearing a robe. You were wearing a robe as a coat.
The outside of the book looks like you're like, this is what I'm going to do to my wrist later.
Yeah.
Yes,
Totally.
dude.
Yeah.
Yes. And brother, was I doing that to my wrist?
Yeah.
Was I slicing my wrist with a broken champagne bottle?
Wait, could I say one
Yeah.
thing that ties in to
Yeah.
slitting your wrist and
Of
being
course.
a pick-me girl?
Please?
Yeah.
One time I like tried
Pointing
to
at
slit
me.
my wrist
Yeah.
To impress a guy.
Yeah.
And I gave myself a paper cut and I sent him a photo and I was like, I'm dark too.
You're in a really safe space for this.
Yeah, yeah.
I cut myself in high school, and you know how people are always like
on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. And you know how people always say like it's for attention. Actually, you know what? Respectfully,
Yep.
yes, it was, and that's worth looking into also.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like people
totally.
are like, people think there's some like secret other mental illness, which there probably is, where you're doing it not for attention. But brother, it's a cry for help.
Yes.
Yeah, I think like
It's
all self-harm
I'm not
is
getting enough attention.
Yeah, It's this stand-up book
I'm
in
sad.
human form.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pain and nobody's noticing me.
Yeah.
Of course it's for attention. It's like, it's a big
And guess
white
what?
flag.
Attention received.
Attention
Yeah.
received.
Yeah.
Camera.
You're asking questions
That
about
signal
it.
sent out.
You're accusing me of wanting attention. It worked.
I broke my wrist, and a very nice nurse showed me a big scar on his wrist, and we gave each other the attention that we required.
Was he a gay guy?
I don't think so. I think he was sad.
Yeah.
I wanted attention so much in like middle school and high
I
school.
know.
and
Me too.
Present day, honestly.
Sure.
But it never came across my desk to do the knee brace. I felt like all the cool girls,
know.
they do like a little knee wrap or some
Yeah.
sort of wrap.
I'm trying to think
totally.
of
And I
these
just
Girls.
never. I think it's because I'm not a fan of my legs, so I never wanted them
To draw
exposed.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also was sort of getting injured a lot, so I knew that
because
it
you were
wasn't
throwing
giving
yourself down the stairs.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah.
But it like wasn't giving me the type of attention that I so craved.
Yeah.
Like one time I broke my arm and a teacher like made I think she had a note from my mom that said that like Lizzie's gonna need help carrying her lunch tray
Yeah.
because she broke her arm, and it was the bad kind of attention. Everybody was like,
Oh.
you know what I mean? They were like, we have to help this stupid freak
Yeah, they're
girl
like,
because
"Don't
she
let
broke her
you."
arm.
Yeah. We have to
and
invite
she's
her to the
probably
birthday
faking
party.
it.
Yeah. This is, by the way, this is so okay. I'm gonna read you a few things, but
Yes,
this
please.
is potentially
Brave.
the absolute worst part. There's positive affirmations in this
I'd
fucking
love to
journal.
hear those.
Oh my God.
Fighting for my life.
I'd
to have
love to hear those.
self-esteem. Okay, I got 3, dude. Also,
That's how you know it's bad, is when you're like, 3 is the most I can
Yeah.
do right now. 3 is best
And they're
case
like,
scenario.
and they're not even like you're important. They're like you're fine.
Yeah.
dude, it's worse because they're like not accurate to who I am. Beautiful inside and out.
Aw.
Gorgeous and kind.
Wow, really mostly about the looks.
Yeah.
Beautiful, gorgeous,
Beautiful, gorgeous girl.
sexy.
I also wasn't gorgeous. Like, I was fine, but I was not gorgeous. Positive and fun.
And you,
You
were
know
not
that that's
positive
not
and fun.
true. Yeah, if you're doing an affirmations
I mean,
list.
this isn't positive
Yeah.
and fun, girl.
But I think all affirmations are like fake it till you make it.
Lies,
It's definitely like gaslighting yourself into happiness.
They're aspirational.
I'm
yeah.
saying this directly into the mirror, being like gorgeous and fun,
Yeah, you're
beautiful
like,
and
"Please."
kind. Beautiful and kind, positive.
Yeah, I attract what is it?
Oh, you attract what you put out or something?
Or I will attract what I desire. Or
yeah,
something.
yeah. This is heavy
I'm
manifesting.
gonna be kissed by a boy.
truly. And talented. Questionable.
Oh my God! It literally just says. It says 3 talented,
Talented, period. End of story.
gorgeous, talented girl in a bathrobe.
screaming about my father and being scared that I'm going to get AIDS.
My sister was asking me about, wearing condoms and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And
so cute.
Younger?
No, older.
Oh.
But she was asking if
less cute.
if I wear condoms.
oh.
Okay.
And of course I said no, because that's my truth.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, like, it's so dangerous. You could get something. And I was like, totally. But I think like most things are pretty treatable.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I would mind getting herpes. Like the people I know who have it doesn't seem
Funnest
to
people
really
alive,
affect
I'll
them.
say.
Yeah.
She was like, but what about AIDS? And I was like, honestly, even that is like pretty chill now.
Hilarious.
I think I could manage.
It's like that scene from Girls that I talk about all the
Yeah,
time where
yeah.
Hannah's at the doctor and she's talking about how she's scared of AIDS, and then by the end of her monologue she goes, I think what I am is wanting AIDS.
Yeah.
And then the doctor says that's a very silly thing to say, but I kind of was like, I
get it.
I do think you'd not have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah. No, I can relate. I
Like
relate
you'd have to
so
worry about it
much.
in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not really trying to get anything, but yeah, I think,
The future's here.
Yeah.
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 And like you can get herpes with a condom, so what are we talking
Wait,
about?
what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you can.
What?
Yeah, I've
From, like,
researched every STI
If someone
under
has
the
one
sun.
on their like
Yeah.
groin,
Oh. Well,
So.
yeah, whatever.
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 But if you take the herpes pills, then you can't give it to anyone. So like,
Are you guys ready for
I dated
this?
a guy who got cold sores really quick, and he told me he was allergic to the herpes pills, and I still don't know if that's true.
no.
No,
I'm
I
like,
don't
did
think
you
so.
just? But like, but
Was
why
he
would
saying
you
that,
want
like-
it on your face?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you take it?
Yeah, but I have a friend who gets
could
cold
have been.
sores on her face, and she was saying that like nothing works for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it just didn't work.
Yeah,
He got one. He got a really bad one the day he met my parents.
it's funny that
Oh god.
And I had to be
Guys,
like, this is
like,
my
look at
boyfriend
this-
who's 16 years older than me and has visible herpes.
Yeah.
Your baby
Look
girl.
at this
This is who's
disfigured
fucking your baby
face.
girl.
Well, it's funny that guys are like, "Oh, I'm allergic to condoms," and he's like, "I'm allergic to my herpes medication."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so you're
Yeah.
allergic to everything.
and texting you back. I
Yeah.
also have an allergy to that.
Yeah, I'm
as
allergic to
well.
letting you in emotionally.
Yeah.
He ordered his condoms online from Japan.
No,
It was so small.
no.
It was so small.
Dude, this guy comes up so much
I
in the
know.
podcast, and it seems like maybe it's different guys, but it's all
It's all
one
the
guy.
same. It's like
That's
almost
crazy.
all
the
one
Yeah.
guy.
worst
Wow.
stories.
It's all one
Wait,
guy.
why Japan?
I don't know. He said they were like,
Like the material?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they are good with their tech.
I bet they
you
are
know?
better, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Just be good at
what do
sex.
we-
You
Yeah.
don't
it's just
need,
like,
the
so
top of the
dorky
line.
to order
Yeah.
100 condoms from Japan. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's like writing gorgeous and talented in your notebook.
See, but that's something that a young me, like a 20-year-old Allie, would be like, whoa, I didn't know like guys could think
100%.
that way.
No,
so
like,
and I-
that's
and I was.
genius.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I almost sort of tricked myself into being like, wow, he must really care about having safe
Like
sex
woman's
with me.
pleasure also, yeah.
Because he's ordering these perfect Japanese condoms.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing what our brains can do when we're just being blatantly mistreated and being it's actually something else.
One time when we first started having sex, it was like normal. And then as our relationship progressed, he started coming really fast. And I was like, yeah, I had to kind of be like, hey, what happened there? You know?
Yeah.
Like, where did the other guy go?
Yeah.
You know? And he was like, oh, well, I wasn't coming fast in the beginning because I was nervous about losing you, but I'm not anymore. And I literally to his face was like, I could go.
Yeah.
I could go.
Oh,
and he
leave
was
you
like,
right now.
no, you won't. And he was right.
he was right.
Yeah.
I hate when they're right and you're like, well, you really got me.
So
but
he was like, I'm just going to come immediately. And you're going to be like, thank you.
Honestly, I prefer that. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the holdup? Why are we here for so long?
I know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to be like, just so you know, you can you can do this however you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can have the time you want to have.
I'm here
with
for a good
this.
time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to sweat. Don't make me.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not sweating.
No, famously.
I'm very much like
lying.
No, same. But it's like, but then he's going to start sweating. It's
And the
going to drip
heat.
on me.
Yeah.
And there's like a heat buildup.
Yeah.
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 Nasty.
Nasty.
I'll give
Sex is
you.
gross.
I'll give you one. Sex is gross. I'll give you a few, and then we can move on from this issue. I really have to spend a little time after
Yeah,
this
go
pod
ahead.
looking at this journal. I'm just gonna read the bullet points. Hot girls, my mom's panties, saxophone, pee yourself in bed.
Wow.
Fucking brilliant.
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
Alcoholic
talent.
set list
Pee
for
yourself
sure.
in bed.
Pee yourself in bed is a real tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that joke was if you pee yourself in bed but you're with a guy,
You might be an alcoholic.
you can blame it on them because men are gross, which I actually stand by. I think.
I think
Yeah.
so.
You can do
Or
a
you can
little-
be like, oh, when you were asleep, I was masturbating.
I was
Yeah.
squirting at the thought of you.
everywhere.
and I have a rubber sheet because I'm
I don't know if this is okay to say, but the guy I was talking about earlier also at one time had a wet dream while I was in bed with him.
Wait, that's really nice.
No, but then he told me that he wasn't dreaming about
It's so
okay.
mean. It's all so
He was
mean.
dreaming about a specific porn star that he liked.
Oh, that's
and he
that's
told me that.
pathetic.
Ew.
And I was like, why would you not just lie and say it was me?
Could I say
Was she
respectfully?
Japanese? Yeah, please.
Respectfully, I think you shouldn't be honest in a relationship.
I
Agreed.
100% agree.
I think I'm like, oh, you need to be like radically transparent.
No.
And I'm like, no, I think having secrets is actually very good.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to have a wet dream, tell me it's about me.
Yeah.
Or whatever else the example is.
Yeah.
There's just also parts of your partner that they're like self-conscious about, or like it's
Yeah.
a no-fly zone. And so just like gently lie or misdirect because you love this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's just emotional intelligence.
I'm just like I'm like too honest because I like when people are super honest with me.
yeah.
And so because I like it, I do that, but people don't like that.
Yeah.
No.
People don't like that. And I think in terms of a relationship, it's not good.
Yeah, like the same people who are like, we have no secrets are the people who are like, we never fight. And it's like, you're doomed. You're so doomed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
you
actually
can't-
fighting in front of me right now
Yeah.
at a party.
You're like
I'm gonna
clawing at
kill
each other
myself.
secretly.
Yes.
Under the table. Yeah, I think you should always like you just don't need to tell your partner everything.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what
like
I'm
if
trying
you have
to-
sex with someone else. Just
Or
kidding.
you come to a porn
Just
star that's not
kidding.
hers.
Or if you come to a porn star that's not her.
Yeah.
Or just like I don't know, like I don't need to know that somebody hit on you at a party. It's like none of my business.
Yeah.
I want to have more secrets this year.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's a good
Because anytime something
That's
happens,
a good mid-year
or-
resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just always like, I'll tell someone.
Yeah.
Even if in my head I go, I'm gonna keep this one to myself.
No.
I go, no, I gotta share it.
Yeah.
So often I'm like on the train on a way to a place and I go, I'm not going to tell anyone about that.
Yeah.
And then the second I get there, someone goes, how are you? And I go, my dog shit in the bed.
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, I'm having a bad day because my dog woke up 6 times and shit my bed.
Have you guys ever had a secret or something in a relationship that you had to tell but dreaded?
Yeah.
And then
Probably.
if you did it, it was like the right thing to do.
I think
I'm
I
like
would
a
need to hear an
coward, famously.
example.
I'm trying to think.
Because I'm sure that I have done this.
Like,
but
did I
just-
ever cheat on someone?
No, like okay, I guess
Because
like,
no.
Perfect angel?
yeah, perfect,
Perfect
angel,
angel.
beautiful, gorgeous, talented,
Have been
kind.
accused of it.
Yeah,
I did one time break up with a guy for one night so that I could make out with another guy.
Remember
well, not so
this.
that I could, but then the
Yeah.
opportunity presented itself. And I was like, legally, I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you cheated on me. And I was like, shut up, loser.
I am allowed to.
He was mean.
Yeah.
I guess okay. So
the other guy
sometimes
was
like
hot.
I'm gonna use careers as a reference point because like
Oh, sure.
that's discussed a lot, but like especially when like men are flailing career wise or like maybe they're pursuing a screenplay and we all know it's not gonna work out. You know, it's like there is like a moment as a good partner where you have to be like maybe like grad school, like you know, there's like a thing where we have to
Yeah.
like misdirect, or like some people just tell like their part like this isn't gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
like, is that better? Do you let them flounder? I don't.
I think
know.
you, to a degree, you should let them flounder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only say that because I think my instinct is to like kind of control and
Same.
and like be like, I have the answers. And it's like, I think unless they continue to make the same mistake over and over, they're not learning from their ideas, then I think you can intervene.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think in general, it's like, you got to let people
Live and let live,
figure
dude.
it out.
Yeah.
I also am sort of like, are they having fun and floundering or are they miserable and floundering?
Yeah.
Like if the floundering is like making them upset all the time and really difficult to be around, and like it's like hurting their relationships because everyone who talks to them, they're like, how are you? And your partner is like, oh, nothing's working for me.
Yeah,
Then maybe you have to be like, hey, I think you're really unhappy. But if they're floundering and they're like, I'm meeting great people and yeah, it's not working out, but I'm feeling really creatively inspired, then it's sort of your job to be like, I have to stop saying sort of, it's my new thing.
Yeah.
Then you have to be like, okay, keep trying.
Yeah.
You know?
That's really great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, I just thought of it.
Yeah, that's
So
you're
mature.
genius.
I had therapy today.
Nice.
Who's
She's
your
fresh.
therapist?
His name's Patrick, and he saved my life. I love him. Not in an
Patrick.
inappropriate way. I admire him.
Patrick. I
Shut
love
up,
that.
He's really good. We Zoom. Actually, we mostly talk on the phone because the camera is upsetting to me.
And that's the realest thing anyone has said
Being
today.
perceived by
Yeah.
a camera. I kept canceling because I didn't want to be on camera, even though it was just him. And I looked the way I would have looked if we were doing in person, but I could see it and it felt...
Yeah, it is distracting.
Yeah, so I kept canceling because of it. And eventually he was like, do you want to just talk on the phone? And I was like, that's why I pay you the big bucks.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I have a new therapist who's very obviously a lesbian. So I like really butch it up with her to try to like respect the
cool.
community and culture. And
You
I
code switch?
I absolutely code switch. And I also am like, well, no worries on having like a ponytail and looking like hot garbage in front of this ally because
Right.
she doesn't fucking. I mean, I guess she could be a lesbian who prefers a lipstick lesbian, but we're not in relationship like that yet.
I got freaked out because my therapist seemed, when I started seeing her on Zoom, she seemed not like old, but she definitely seemed like an older lady. You know, she's got
Yeah.
like a short little bob and
Yeah, sure.
gray hair.
I don't
and
mind that.
She's just
Yeah.
soft spoken. Like, I don't know. She just had like this kind of old, wise
Yeah.
vibe. And then a few sessions in, she's like, "Oh yeah, my son's going to kindergarten or something." And I'm like, "You have a 6-year-old son?
What are you,
Whoa.
40?
Yeah.
You're only 40?
Yeah,
What do you know?
She's taking the trauma of everyone else and it's aging her
yeah.
like a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
Like the
created
giver.
a son who's like, yeah, she's the giving
She's the
tree.
giver.
yeah,
And her son has autism because of it.
probably.
Cut that.
Yeah. Yeah, my therapist is probably in his 40s. It took me, I thought he was gay maybe I couldn't tell if he was gay or just wearing a cardigan because he's a therapist.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is kind of uniform.
Yeah.
Like
And-
comedians with flannels, therapists
You know
with cardigans.
the cardigan with the rolled neck?
Yeah.
He was wearing
A
that.
shawl collar?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
was like, you could be gay or you could be a therapist. There's no way to know. And I didn't know if I could ask. I think you can only ask your therapist if they're gay if you're gay.
Yes.
Because then it's like important to your
lived experience.
right.
Yeah.
But if you're not, you can't be like, are you a homo?
But I think
yeah.
I think there's ways around it. You can be like, "Are you married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
And I
on
was-
Grinder?
Yeah. So I was trying to do that and I wasn't getting much.
Yeah.
And then when I got sober, he basically got me sober. He was telling me, he was like, I wish you could go. There's this great gay men's AA meeting in Manhattan, and I wish you could go because those guys would love you. And I was like, so you are gay? But then I was like, or you were going as a social worker.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on Hinge, so I know he's straight.
Crazy.
No.
Neither of us liked each other. It just popped like his, his
Can you imagine he
profile
likes
just
you?
I
Oh
popped
my
feel like
God.
if you're there, it's like how can you be on Hinge?
Shouldn't be on
I know,
anything.
but one of the best single dates I've ever been on in my life was with a therapist from Hinge. So I want them to be on there so that somebody else can experience what I experienced.
Wait, why was the date so amazing?
I'll tell you, I met this therapist on Hinge, and he was in grad school to be a therapist, and he was selling drugs to pay for grad school to become an addictions therapist. And I was
Beautiful.
like, you're so cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He was like fully tattooed, but you couldn't see when he had the shawl collar cardigan on so that his clients felt comfortable.
Wet.
He was really cute, really nice. And he told me straight up before we even met, he called me on the phone and he was like, I got out of like an 8-year relationship a few weeks ago.
Crazy.
I'm not ready to seriously date anyone. I'm not really looking for anything like that. I just want to like get to know people and sort of get my feet wet again, but I'm not. Look, I want you to know where I'm standing.
Yeah.
And I'm not ready for anything real. And I was like, no worries at all. I am in love with you, but no problem already. So let's hang out. We went out to dinner. He took me to a restaurant where his friends worked. They were like sending stuff over. It was like it was such a real date. And I hadn't been I'd been like going to guys' houses.
Yeah.
And
Sucking
so
them off and leaving.
yeah, so we like went on this really like real date, and I was sober and he was in school to be an addiction therapist, and we had so much in common, and we were talking about all this stuff. And then we went to a bar and both got a mocktail, and we were just hanging out. And then he was like, "Do you want to come back to my place?" He had a sick fucking apartment, dude.
Yeah.
He lived in, you know, those lofts in Brooklyn that all have a name. I'm not going to say which one.
McKibben or whatever.
It was like,
McKibben sucks, but yeah.
It was one of those like loft houses, and he had this huge loft that was amazingly decorated, and he had bought the one below him, and he was building a staircase into the one below.
Did you ever find out if he broke up with a girl or she broke up with him?
I think it was, we tried everything and it's not working.
Because I'm like, who let this fucking angel go?
I know. So we went back to his place, and he was like, I don't think I'm ready. He goes, I don't think I'm ready to have sex with someone, but I just haven't slept next to someone in a really long time, and I've been like really lonely, and if you would like to stay over, I would really love that. And we did face masks and watched the movie Friday together, and ate snacks in his bed and fell asleep together.
Really
and he took me
cute.
out to breakfast the next morning, and we never spoke again.
Wow.
A New
I
York
love
moment.
that.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So therapists should be on Hinge.
yeah.
I feel kind of like a therapist because I just got out of a long relationship, and
I
so
didn't know.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's
How-
okay.
How long?
5 years.
That's long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got, on Hinge, and I'm like, I want to make out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Sure.
I don't want to be in a
Do, like,
relationship
anal or
right
something.
now, but I would like to make out with someone so I don't get weird if too much time
Right.
passes.
And forget.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like weird zombie, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been touched.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And getting out of a long relationship does make you a therapist for a little while.
Yeah.
Because you've been
Totally.
really introspective lately.
Yeah,
You have
you're
to make some
right.
really big decisions.
Yes.
Ugh.
It does put you in therapist mode.
Totally.
Yeah.
But it's also nice now, like being a full grown adult on a dating app and
Sure.
being like, oh, I can just ask for what I want and be transparent
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
say I only want to make out. I do not want to come inside.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if they're down, great. But if not, I'm like, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to be like coerced
Please,
into
like,
some
yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
sexual
Yeah.
situation.
And I think it's kind of sometimes easier for the girl. If what you want is something casual and you're a woman, it's pretty easy to be like,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
what I'm looking for. And I mean, when this therapist was like, I'm not looking for a long-term relationship, I was like, I'll wait around.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll come to your house every day and wait.
Yeah.
I don't mind. We can do as many face masks as you want. We can queen out together until you're ready. But
you should break
he
up with
put
your
up a really
boyfriend
hard boundary.
and go back to this
I
guy.
love my boyfriend,
I
but yeah, it was just like such a great. It wouldn't have been what it was. It's like, it wouldn't have been what it was if we
Yeah,
had seen
sure.
each other again.
Yeah.
Of course.
But if you're a girl and you're like, I just want to make out, people are like, thank God.
Well, and I'm like, I think you can tell a lot about a person based on the makeout.
Yes.
And I think one, like, you want to have a good makeout. You want to have good makeout chemistry. You want to make sure there's like a vibe between you. Because then it's like, okay, well, if you pass that test, then for sure more stuff can and should happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good way because if I say I only want to make out and then they keep being like, touch my penis,
Yeah.
touch my
Ew,
penis.
ew,
Then I'm
ew,
like,
ew.
well,
Now I know
nothing's
everything
gonna
about you.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want no more like weirdo, creepy
No
guys.
more touch my penis
Yeah,
touch my penis.
the amount of
guys.
Please touch my penis.
the amount of
Please.
times in my 20s where a guy would just go,
I know.
Oh God.
I'm like, I'll get there if I want to.
I
Yeah.
know where it is.
I know it. Yeah, I've
I know
located
where
it
is.
before.
I'm aware of its existence.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to feel anything that's going to change my plan for
No.
tonight.
Wait,
I'm not going to be like, oh, I didn't know it was regular size.
Yeah.
Dude, whenever I hear about like a touch my penis guy or one of these like horrible cringe archetypes of men, I am like, I must know men in my life who are touch my penis guys.
Mr. Touch My Penis.
Oh my God, so
And
many.
then I have to like talk to
sure.
them. and
I
I'm like,
really fear that.
Yeah, me too, because I'm like, I can't find out one of them that I
Well,
like is a touch my
I
penis
know.
guy.
You know what's great is when when a girlfriend will hit me up and send me the link of a male comic and be like, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
And I go, what's
Oh.
happening?
What did
Who's
he
been
do?
affected?
Yeah.
And they go, oh, my friend like is going on a few dates with him. And I'm like, tell me everything.
yeah.
Exactly.
I need to know
I need
what
the
this
intel.
man is doing.
Right, because sometimes girls will hit me up and be like, hey, your guy friend asked me out on a date. Do you like vouch for him? And it's like,
I'm like,
here's the
only so
thing.
much.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if he's a touch my penis
sure,
guy.
he's a good friend and a great
Yeah.
hang, but I've never had sex with him and I've never dated him, so I actually can't tell you.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have to have known someone who dated him who was closer to me than him.
Yeah.
And I don't. So so good luck, and I think he's a good hang, but there's no way to be sure.
I think
Yeah.
ratio wise, it's just safe to say that if you're gonna hook up or meet up with a male comic, it's like not gonna be what you
No,
are
I don't
wanting
recommend
it
it.
First
to
of
be.
all,
recommend
he's not
it.
going to be funny.
No, no.
He's gonna be a drag. He's gonna have a notebook like mine that says you're
Yeah.
beautiful, talented, and kind in and out.
It just says "touch my penis."
Touch my penis.
Touch my penis scribbled over and
Penis,
over
penis,
and over.
penis,
Yeah.
penis, penis.
Touch my penis. Touch my
Penis.
penis. Touch my
Day
penis.
25 of trying to get these bitches to touch my penis.
Touch my penis, please. To the tune of "Take My Wife."
Penis, I barely know her.
Touch my penis. Yeah, any guy could be a touch my penis guy. Watch out, ladies.
What's like? Is there a female version of touch my penis? Touch my pussy?
Yeah.
I think it's be my boyfriend.
Be my boyfriend, yeah,
Ah.
for sure. Or
Unfortunately, I think it's be my boyfriend.
Yeah.
girl.
What are we? What are
What are
we?
we?
What are
What
we,
are
girl?
we?
Yeah.
What are we?
I'd rather die 1,000
Or
deaths.
you know what it is?
than
Wait, I know what
are
it
we?
is. It's what are you thinking about right now?
Oh, you're right. You're
Bitch.
right, bitch.
What are you thinking
Your
about
brain,
right now?
Yeah.
your brain is a palace.
Yeah.
It's because that's who I am.
No, totally. I'm
Every
always like, and what are
time-
you thinking?
Every time I let a guy goof in me for the first time, right afterwards, I'm like, so what are you thinking about? They're like,
How
"In
beautiful."
baseball."
yeah.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. Honestly, right now, fair.
Yeah.
All's fair in the finals. But other than that, it is usually like, what I have to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
Have you had it the opposite where a guy is like, what are you thinking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
And then
and then
they've always turned
a
out
little
to be
bit-
pretty insane.
Really?
Or pussies, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little scary. I'm like, why are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Right. Why do you want to
Yeah,
know?
I'm like,
Yeah. Who
What's
do you
your
work
plan
for?
here?
Yeah.
What are you trying to get?
Yeah, usually I think if a guy is asking me, what are you thinking about right now? He's probably love bombing me.
Sure.
Well, I'm just like, oh, you're more into me than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into you. Or else I'd be the one asking the
And the
question.
problem
I'd be
with
the
a
fucking
man
weird
being
loser.
the problem with a man being more into you than you are to them is the physical violence aspect.
Yeah. Because they could.
Because
If
now
no one
maybe
can
they
have
want
you.
to put you on a shelf
Yeah.
in their house.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Like,
I
in a
dated that
mummified
guy
kinda
who was
way.
obsessed with me.
Yeah.
And he just turned out to be like really scary.
Sure.
I dated one guy who didn't care if I lived or died.
Yeah.
So then I overcorrected
Yeah.
and dated a guy
Classic.
who was like, you've hung the moon, like you're everything. And he just had a disorder.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with me. I could
Yeah.
have been a jar of peanut butter that was warm and he would have been like, you're perfect
everything.
thing. Yeah. And that did
You're
end
creamy, you're salted.
up. You're creamy, you're salted, you're warm.
Beautiful,
And I can stick my
kind.
dick in it
Yeah.
and it feels good.
Talented.
And it just turned into him screaming at me for not texting him back fast enough the day that my friend
scary.
died.
So
Cool, cool,
scary.
cool, cool,
so
cool,
freaky.
cool.
So whatever. What are you gonna do?
So freaky.
But I do love, though I don't miss being single, but I do miss the exhilarating thrill of what are you thinking about right
You
now?
sure?
Mhm.
I think my husband now more is just like, are you mad at me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am.
Probably.
And you figured it out. Now, I'm
Now
gonna make
guess
you figure
why.
it out.
Play my little game.
Yes.
It's a saw track.
Want to play a game?
You
Wanna
know
play a
why. Deep within yourself. Yeah.
And then they guess the wrong thing, and you go, actually, now that you bring that
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
turns
Open-
out I'm mad
that
about
too.
that too.
Yeah.
Open
yeah,
the
add
vault.
that to the list.
Yeah.
And I'm mad that you didn't get the guess first try. So we got a list.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things cooking.
I do think, respectfully, I do think in a straight relationship, the man, it works best when the man is a little bit more into the woman. Hate to say it. But
Or a little afraid of.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She creates a little drama, keeps him like interested and a little scared in a way that
Yeah.
gives him an erection.
Now that I'm single, I keep saying, I only want to be with someone who's just completely obsessed with me.
And it's true.
But funny enough, I'm like, so no one seems to be obsessed with me. So I will take on that role for now.
Yeah,
tough.
but there's also a culture of nonchalantness that's ruining this.
Yes.
Like if someone is obsessed with you, they're gonna pretend not to be. And
It's so
I hate
crazy.
that.
It's
That's
so gross.
annoying.
I
Yeah.
hate that. I think one of the hottest things a guy can do is be like, I'll do
Be
anything
bold,
for
be
you.
brave.
Yes.
Be bold, be brave.
bold,
Tell
be
me you
brave.
like me as soon as you know it.
Like, don't be afraid of being rejected.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with you, and I famously hate hanging out with men. So obviously something's
Something's
going
going
on.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy yesterday, I was walking down the street and a guy kind of stopped me and said, I really like your pants. And he wasn't a gay man from my understanding. He wasn't wearing a cardigan or anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I like that energy.
Hell yeah.
I like that energy.
Yeah.
Say what you mean what you say.
Totally.
And he said, do you want to touch my penis? And you went, well,
You know,
now
if I
it's
was
ruined.
attracted to him, I would have been like, thank you.
Maybe.
What are you thinking about right
Yeah.
now?
What are we?
What are we?
What are we?
What are we and where do we go from here?
There is your point about like, okay, the guy has to be totally obsessed and then you like can't find a person to give a fuck about you. There is like a phrase that people use if he wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of cruel. I think her name is Savannah Desarma. I'm getting her last name wrong. Sorry.
We'll put it in post.
Yeah, we'll throw up the profile, but she has a great clip about this. And then she just goes like, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. And she's like, I've been waiting for anyone to would for like, I don't know, 15
Or to,
years.
God forbid, want to.
Yeah, right. It's like, that's not a nice thing to say to your, I guess,
Friend.
female friend who is dating in a major city where men hold a lot of the cards.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's something that you need to just say for yourself. It's
Quietly.
not something
Yeah,
that anyone
yeah.
should be.
As an affirmation, beautiful,
Yes.
gorgeous, kind. If he wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
And not to be a total guy's girl as per usual, but I do think sometimes they want to, but they don't know that you want them to. Like people use that phrase about like your boyfriend buying you flowers for no reason. And it's like, well, I'm sure he wants to, but he just got fired.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes he wants to, but he can't.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but and it's like, one, do you want flowers?
Sure.
If that's what you want, let him know.
Let him know.
Yeah.
If he knows that you want flowers and he's still not doing it, then
Different story.
that's the issue.
Yeah.
It's part of the fairy tale industrial complex,
Ooh,
I believe,
wow.
is what
Big
we're
fairy tale.
Big fairy tale loves to perpetuate this. Like he'll run down the street in the rain for you.
Yeah.
He won't like stop playing Nintendo Switch for you unless you're like, hey, put
it down
Nintendo
and chase me
Switch
through the rain.
down,
Yeah.
get me flowers. And they're like, oh, cool, right. And if they do stuff voluntarily, it is awesome. But we can't like expect people aren't like that.
Yeah, they
Especially
can't.
men. People are not
Just
really,
find somebody coachable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It
Well,
just-
and it's like I always want people to mind read. I want them to know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, even though it's not very sexy, there does need to be some. This is what I want. This
Yeah.
is what I like.
Yeah, it's like when a girl gets a butt fucking ugly engagement ring and it's like, well, yeah, you never told him what kind you like.
yeah.
Obviously, he's going to get you something that looks like a championship ring. That's all he's ever seen.
Yeah,
Oh,
guys.
it has an emerald in it that's poorly placed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I like an emerald.
I do too. I have an emerald in my engagement
don't know what
ring,
these
but
are.
poorly placed. Yeah, there's also like we both talk constantly about how men lack emotional intelligence and then expect them to do the most emotionally
Yeah.
intelligent thing, and it's just like, let's get into reality, sister. Let's
Yeah.
get the cold
I think
hard
my
facts.
journey, my single journey, is going to be gay summer,
Yep.
Love that.
gay
Yeah.
summer, and then young boy winter.
Yeah, a pedophile.
Yeah.
Not that young.
Yes.
Yeah.
Epstein Winter,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. No, like 24, 25,
Yeah.
26, just like dumb boy.
Yeah.
Dumb boy.
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah.
How can I ask how old you are?
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if at like 30, like I'm 37. At 37, if I was like, I'm gonna do 22, we'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's increase the meds a little bit.
You're like, I'm
but
still married.
he loves me.
I love that for you.
Yeah,
Gay
thank you.
summer is great. Summer's a great
summer's
time to be
exciting.
gay. Pride.
Pride.
Yeah.
I'm doing gay guy summer. I've been hanging out with a lot of gay guys.
Fun.
And this is something respectfully, and I am not in this situation, but I've heard this a lot. If you're a woman in a relationship and you're like, man, I don't want to be single again, but I miss being hit on and complimented,
Yep.
go to that goddamn gay bar.
Yeah.
If you're invited by the gay guys, obviously don't just show up and be like, this is my night to get attention. It might be a night for guys to fuck other guys, and you should respect that. That's not your place. But if you've been invited, I went to a gay bar that was like, I think normally is for gay fucking.
Love it.
But I mean, I looked at their Instagram and it was just pictures of guys borderline fucking on the dance floor. And I was like, are you sure I can come to this? But there was a drag show that night. So I was in the audience.
Yeah.
There was other girls, but I was there with gay guys and I was meeting their gay guy friends and everybody kept telling me I was the moment. And I was just wearing like a black shirt.
Yeah.
I was wearing a black shirt and I had like day 3 hair and they were like, wow,
Yeah.
you are
An iconic diva.
an icon of
A
diva, the
legend.
moment, the legend. And I was like, your tits look amazing, respectfully. And I was like, right, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know?
I went to this gay bar in Denver and nothing felt better than this gay man like fully twerking on me. And
Yeah.
I was like, I feel powerful. I've never been twerked on by a man and it was invigorating. I needed it so bad. And then this girl the whole night staring at me. The whole night. She's staring at me. She's kind of following me. I was like, I'm going to have the gay summer starts now.
Yeah.
It's happening.
The clock has begun.
Yeah. So I'm like,
We're in Denver,
okay.
baby.
Yeah.
So she, she keeps getting closer and closer and she's with her little friend group. She kind of like bumps into me. And here's the thing. I've been out of the game for a while. I don't have my swag like I used to.
Yeah.
So I'm getting it back. I'm getting my swag back. In my head, I'm like, I'm going to say like, oh, were you like,
I
were
like
you
your hair.
No, I was going to be like, were you looking at me?
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
But I think the way that it sounded because of my voice and cadence was like, were you looking at me? But in my head, it was like sexy, flirty.
what are you looking at?
Yeah, why are you looking at me? And she was like, oh, no. And then she's like, I'm straight. I'm like, well, then stop looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Get
But that
out of here
one's
and
fair.
stop looking
Yeah.
at me.
Hey, stop looking at me.
Stop
You're in the
looking
gay
at me.
bar and you're
Yeah.
looking at me.
Yeah.
Well, you have kind of like a deadpanish
Yeah.
voice and energy. Do you find people think that you're like, because I always feel like a warmth from you, but I think, when you flirt, are people often like, does she like me? Do you think you have like a mystery to you because of that?
I think so. I do think it does like attract a certain guy because I think it's like, oh, I gotta figure her out, and
Sure.
I'm like,
Yeah.
there's really nothing to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think there's a manic pixie
I
dream girl
just-
thing going on.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just kind of dead behind the eyes.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's not like this
just
mysterious.
tired.
Yeah. And my voice is a little lower register.
Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah.
I was actually talking to a fabulous gay man at shout out Stuart Fullerton, happy birthday, what an icon. And I was at her birthday party last night with the crew, and she's famously surrounded by gay men, and I found one who was absolutely lovely, and we're talking, and I was like, I'm often a closeted gay man's last stop along the line of trying to have sex with women.
Yeah.
Because I have a lower registered voice, I'm
You're
tall,
tall.
I have like kind of big hands, and they're like, maybe I can really push it to the edge with this one.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I see that. I know many gay men who have like tried
And you
it.
also just seem like someone you could tell that you're
A
gay
safe,
too.
well, also, yeah,
100%,
safe,
yeah.
a safe
Yeah.
space.
Absolutely. Did you lose your erection and now you're giving me a massage? Sure. Then that's fine.
And that's fine.
then I can talk
I
to you
actually
about-
really like that.
Yeah.
I can talk to you
Thank
about
you.
your relationship with Brian and be like, do you guys ever like hook up? And then you can be like, well, we suck each other off, but it's like friendly. And I'll go, yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. And then he can leave his Rolex at my
Yeah.
apartment, and then I can pawn it. And everyone had it. Everyone got everything that they needed.
Yeah,
out of
that's
that.
that's actually a perfect relationship.
Yeah.
That was my perfect date. Yours was a beautiful dinner. Mine was pawning a closeted man's Rolex to buy drugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well.
I always want that to be the reason I'm getting broken up with.
Mm-hmm.
There are a
Yeah.
lot of people who act like it's their worst nightmare. It would be a delight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone was just telling me that they I forget who it was and what the context was, but whoever this person was saying, you know, them and their partner broke up, and then the partner is now gay, and I'm like, wait, that's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
That they were like, they loved you enough
Yeah.
to like be with you in this relationship,
Yeah.
and like realize that it wasn't gonna work, but that you were the one that like
Was
I
worth
don't know.
trying.
There's still
And you were, like, a
something
safe,
beautiful
nice
there.
person.
Yeah,
This
I'm like,
happened-
I feel like that's such a good like indication of character.
Yes.
Yeah, and I also feel like a lot of times people will say that the person who was gay was like lying.
No,
And it's like they were just scared.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
They were really scared. They weren't lying. They weren't being
Yeah, it's like you're not going to
intentionally
get
deceitful.
in a relationship with someone you absolutely hate or are
Right.
disgusted by.
Right.
It's like obviously they.
Unless you're a
We're scared.
Republican. Sometimes Republicans
Yeah.
be doing that.
Yeah,
but yes.
true.
Yeah.
but they were scared.
Yeah.
And you seemed like maybe the best.
You had big hands.
You had big hands and a kind heart.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
God forbid.
And you were gorgeous and talented.
And you were gorgeous and talented and worthy of something that resembles
Beautiful
love.
inside and out.
inside and out. I think this happened a lot during COVID. Is that men were like a lot of maybe queer men.
I'm gay. I've been inside for 2 weeks and I'm gay.
I do think
It's
so.
the vaccine.
It did. You can blame the vaccine.
Like it's not autism. It's queer.
It's actually queer.
It's homosexuality. But I had a friend that this happened to. Her and her now ex-boyfriend lived together, and they were like planning to get married, and they were locked in, and then he was like, I think I'm gay, gotta go. And it really fucked her shit up. But the thing that was so bad about it is that he like, you know, explored for a little while and then just ended up dating a woman who was way hotter than her. And he was like, oh, I'm bi, but
Damn, I was so
Actually-
not attracted to you. I thought I was gay.
Yeah.
can you imagine?
Damn.
Well, I do
That's why I think men respectfully
Yes.
men need to do more gay shit in their youth.
Thank you.
If men felt safe and free to explore their sexuality, kiss their homies every once in a
Yes.
while, just to figure out if there's anything in them
Yes.
Yep.
that it connects with. They don't have to like it, they don't have to do
Right.
it again, but I think just being able to do it and know
Yeah.
Yeah.
gives you so much peace and clarity. And I think that's why men are perverts, rapists, weirdos, freaks, psychopaths, creeps.
Touch my penis,
Ding,
guys.
ding,
Touch my penis, guys.
No, and I actually think it's straighter to have blown a guy and gone, this isn't for me,
Yes.
than it is to have never blown at all.
Yes.
Yes.
And thought of it and wanted for it. And
Or
now-
just wondered.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like this guy knows for sure. He was like, I'm open to it, tried it, didn't love it.
Yeah.
Sticking with girls.
It's also
And
like
that's pretty cool to me.
it's like an indication of someone who's like sexually interesting to me, or someone
Yeah.
who's got like is probably a good
Or, like,
lay.
open-hearted.
Yeah.
Like,
is this a beautiful spirit?
Open to the experiences
Yeah.
of the world. Like,
See,
Yeah.
but here's the other thing, and maybe I'm gonna get canceled for this one.
Oh.
But I do think that is something. I want all men to have that freedom, but if I'm dating someone, I don't want to know about it. That's
I think
one of the
that's fair.
things that
That's
I'm
fair,
like, you
yeah.
don't need to be honest with me about that. I think because I do think if I know, I will be like, so like, did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah. And then next time we fight, I'll be like, do you wish I was him?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just too jealous.
No, I kind of get that. I want to know because I think it's cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
But I
every guy
understand.
I'm dating, I'm like, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me the gayest thing you've ever done.
Yeah, maybe I would be. I don't know. I'd have to
No,
be
I
in
get-
that
there's a
situation.
lot
But then but I was gonna say, then if I asked and he was like, oh yeah, I used to only fuck guys in college, I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know, like they're definitely. I would date a guy who's bi, but it'd be different for a guy to be like, I've fucked 6 dudes and I'm straight. I'd be like, well,
Why so many?
I'm a little bit like, I think we need to talk.
Yeah.
I think we need to look at this differently.
The reason I say that I don't know if I would want to know is because I used to be so like have you seen the videos of the guys getting the like toupees glued on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those videos. I love those videos.
I love those
And I'm like, they
videos.
look so good. And
Yeah.
I'm like, women, we do all this stuff.
Yeah, my
we do
hair's
makeup,
fake.
we do
Yeah, I'm
Botox,
wearing a
we do
wig. Let's
extensions.
go.
Like, I want men to take care of themselves and to do this. And then I was with someone and I suspected that maybe their hair was a toupee. And immediately I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Do you think part of it is the secret?
No, because I did confront them. I had to know. I was like, "Can I pull your hair? I'm suspecting it's a toupee."
You didn't try to be like, it's my sexual.
Yeah.
No, I said, is
so passionate.
is this your real hair? And
And?
he said yes, and I said, "Can I touch it?" And he said yes, and so I was yanking it, and it was his real hair. So I was like, "Okay, we're fine."
My bad.
But
my
I was
bad.
kind of confronted with my own.
Yeah, it's different in real life. Huh?
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
hard.
easy to be like, "Go men, do
Yeah.
that toupee."
Yeah, I love when you suck people off.
It is
Yeah.
different in real. Because I think.
And I think it's okay.
Yeah, but
and
I
I
do
think
think
it's
I'd be
okay.
like, like if I was like late to a party and my boyfriend was gluing down his toupee, I'd be pretty upset.
You're like, you said you were going to be ready in 5.
But he like can't get it on straight. I would be kind of perturbed by that.
There's like a little gap. You put it on too far
or
one side.
Or we're out and I have to go, it's lifting.
Strong wind.
It's lifting. I have to have the glue in my purse.
You bring nail glue.
In case it starts coming off. That is totally different
Yeah.
than watching the Instagram video and be like, oh, you got your groove back, King.
Yeah.
But I like when they get the surgery, the hair surgery.
Oh, yes.
That I
Yeah.
love.
Wow.
That I could marry.
Love.
I have no problem with
Yeah,
that.
me
Yeah.
neither.
Go get the surge.
I'll pay for the surge.
Yeah.
I want to go to Turkey.
No, I really wanna
Let's
go
all
to Turkey.
Oh my god, did I ever tell you the Turkey AIDS story?
What?
Oh my god. Okay, this has nothing to do with me. Wait, what? No, there was a guy. This is lore. I don't know this guy personally. It was like friend of a friend of a friend, but he went to Turkey to get the hair, and he went to one of these places. And because it's surgery, they do like a battery of tests or whatever. I don't know what they do, but they took him into a room and they were like, "Hey, you tested positive for HIV.
Oh my God.
So we can still do the surgery, but we're gonna have to charge you more because our like staff have to,
Have to, like, double
more
glove.
PPE or whatever." And he was like fucking freaking out. Obviously, you're in Turkey.
Yeah, you can't enjoy your hair once you found
still
out.
you have to still get the hair.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have AIDS. Your hair's gonna fall out.
I don't think that's
I
a
think
symptom.
that's
Yeah.
I think that's cancer.
That's part of it. But and his girlfriend was with him, so now he's like, I have to tell my girlfriend I have AIDS. I don't know how I got AIDS. Did she give me AIDS? This is so fucked up. And then he got home and he got tested and he realized they fucking lied to him about the AIDS
To
get
charge
the
him more?
higher charge.
No. That's
Jail.
crazy.
Jail.
That's
Death to all of them.
Death to Turkey for
That's
that.
crazy.
We're gonna
Death to those doctors.
Yeah, isn't that fucking
Yeah.
psycho?
That's like when you get like I've known many people who have gotten an HIV test and then before they tell you you're negative, they ask you what would you do if you found out you had it.
What?
Why
do this?
Why do
What?
they do that?
That's jigsaw.
to find out if you would say kill
and
myself.
also,
Yeah.
are
Want to
you
play
mad
a
at me?
game.
Are you mad at me? And what would you do if you had HIV?
And would you still like me if I was a worm?
Would you still like me if you had HIV and I was aware?
Yeah.
And have you ever blown any dudes and how do you feel about it?
Yeah, and how much? And scale
Wait,
of
why
1 to
did they
10.
ask that? To see if you're gonna like kill yourself?
Or like kill someone else, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna gay
I don't
panic my way
know.
through.
Wait, should we all answer this? What would you
Yeah.
do if you
Okay.
found
What would
out?
you do if you found? Oh my god! It like actually made me want to throw up thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm pretty good at dropping it. Somebody cast me in something for the love of God. I would call my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'd cry.
Sure.
And then I think I would go to Edinburgh Fringe.
Yes.
Do a
Yes.
little
I think I'd write a
show.
one-woman show.
A straight woman
and I
with
would use
AIDS.
it. I think
Yeah.
I think genuinely I would
think
use
you have
it.
to.
You gotta use every
You
part
have
of the
to.
fucking animal. And
Obviously, it would take some time. There would be a mourning
Yes.
period. There'd be a grief. There
Yeah.
would be
Yes.
a shame
Yeah.
that I would work through with Patrick.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, a year or two later, I'd be at Fringe.
I would have to keep it a secret because my sisters are already accusing me of
Right.
Yeah,
being
you're-
dangerously close to
Yeah.
getting AIDS.
Yeah.
And so I'd have to keep it a secret, and then I think I would end up sharing it with people in a way that's like, no, it's actually like so chill to have it now.
Totally.
And it
I-
is, by the
because
way,
I feel like-
comparatively.
I mean,
don't
it's
think
still a
not
thing, yeah.
All of my
scary, but
friends
yeah.
who do get herpes, they're always like, no, but honestly, like you never
Yeah.
even have breakout, like you
Yeah.
know, it's like never. And I'm like, you don't need to justify anything
Sure.
to me.
I still see you as whole.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do?
I would absolutely cut my own head off with a saw. No, I'm kidding. I would have to do a little detective work as to how I
That's
acquired
true.
it.
Yeah.
As I am married, so that would really
That'd be
a
tough.
big problem. I think
But let's assume that it was like you
like a blood transfusion,
or like you got it and they didn't find it.
asymptomatic. Yeah. I would probably be similar to you in that I would mourn it a lot, and also I have health anxiety, so
I think you'd be inside for a while.
Yeah.
But
I
don't you
would
think?
be
I feel like
indoors.
if you have
Yeah.
health anxiety, your fear is getting something. But if you get something and you have it, I feel like don't you think it's like the ultimate form of exposure therapy, where you're like,
people say that, but no, I don't think
Because then you would just be scared you were going to die
secondary
from it.
infections.
Yeah.
Now we've opened up a whole new
No,
door.
because you would get really scared that you were going to like catch a cold and that would make it
or
worse.
give it to someone by
Yeah.
accident by
Yeah.
spitting, and there was a cut in their gum.
Yeah.
I mean, I think ultimately I would also do a one-woman show about it.
You got it.
I would definitely join some sort of group therapy support
sure.
group situation.
I also think they cured AIDS like twice recently, so I'd
Yeah.
kind of
In
be like,
Norway.
I'll go over there and do it. Pre-prep, it would be a very different thing.
Of
for
course.
me. Yeah.
We're in a very privileged moment.
Yeah.
In terms of the AIDS crisis.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, crisis no more.
yeah.
Crisis
The
no
AIDS
more.
situation.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
whole
The
thing.
The AIDS dilemma.
The AIDS
Yeah.
dilemma.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope we don't get in trouble for people thinking that we've.
Whatever. We get in trouble no matter what.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking hates
I think it's
me.
just a good hypothetical question.
Yeah.
What would you do?
What would you do?
And
John Quinones style.
Yeah.
What would you do?
They should do that
Yeah.
on that
Yes.
show. They should have a doctor tell you you have AIDS.
Oh my God.
And then
There's
John
some-
Quinones comes out and goes, "We're kidding."
Yeah. They're at some diner in Jersey and someone's
and
talking
John
about
Marco Cerezi is the waiter.
That's fun.
That's fine.
I was watching that show in a hotel and he was the waiter. and I was
incredible.
like,
Oh, hey.
oh, hey.
Hey, girl.
I have a respectfully, but I don't know how to properly articulate it. So I'm
Okay.
hoping that
Maybe
you
we
guys
can
can
help.
give me the assist on this.
I definitely won't be able to. I'm so bad with my words.
No,
You're-
that's not true.
that's
No,
not
it is
true.
You're a
true.
prolific comedian.
You're a
Thank
beautiful
you.
singer and a comedian. Don't talk about my
But
friend
I'm like,
that.
it takes me so long to figure out what I'm
I know what
trying
you
to say.
mean.
So trying to decipher someone else's is going to be interesting.
I think you're gonna nail it.
Okay.
Okay. Respectfully, men who are in very good shape but dress badly scare me because
Let me chew on that.
chew
Yeah.
on it, chew on it. This is my okay, I saw a guy like this. He was jacked, bald in a way where I was like, you are cutting so close to your scalp that it feels like
So, like,
Self-harm adjacent.
Yes.
Like if The Rock just was like in like a Under Armour shirt and some like khaki cargos or something.
big wide
Yeah.
pants and like shitty because I'm like
like clothes from Kohl's.
yes.
It's got to be hard though shopping when you're so jacked.
jacked.
Yeah,
Sorry to be
that's
a guy's
true.
girl
That's
or whatever.
true. Maybe
They have their own struggles.
Yeah.
I feel like the intense attention to their physicality and being like strong and huge
Right.
scares me a little bit because it's not bleeding over to the way
It's
that
not
you
aesthetic.
dress. It's not aesthetic. It's like
It's functional.
it's murder or pretending I'm not gay.
It's functional, and what is the function?
Yes.
Is the function to strangle me?
Right. Is the function to not be a disappointment to your father.
Right.
Is the function to hide your fact that you're a cop or racist or work for ICE.
Well, and also in general, when a man is dressed very badly, it's an indication that he doesn't have a woman in his life, and that scares me.
right.
Yeah.
You know no women.
Yes.
You don't know any women.
All you do is work out and shave your head and wear tight black t-shirts. I don't want to be in a room alone with you.
At the very least, our schedules don't mesh.
That's
You're
true.
getting up early
Yeah.
to go to the gym.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your protein
Our
maxing.
lifestyle is
Our
not
lifestyles
compatible.
are not compatible, babe.
Men
Yeah.
who are in really good shape just kind of weird me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I respect it for you, but why?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
some people are into that.
That's true.
And also, I've some guys get really sad if they don't work out.
True. And I want them to have that
I
outlet.
also used to think that
And
like
then they get strong by accident.
yeah.
Sure.
I also used to not like buff or like fit guys because I was like, oh well, if they're all buff, then they're gonna think I'm some like big slop loser.
Same. Yeah.
And my friend Sophie Buttle,
Love her.
Love her.
love
So
her.
funny.
You gotta have her on
Canadian
the
icon.
pod.
Son
Yes.
would love to have her on
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
pod.
Met her in
She was
Vancouver.
saying, she's like, no, guys who are fit are into like girls with normal bodies because they're so obsessed with their weight and they have such a
Yeah.
control thing
Yeah.
that like they don't care about your body.
They're not
like
thinking
they're
about it.
so into theirs.
Listen.
But it's like the guys who are just kind of like whatever, nothing burger bodies.
Skinny fat.
Yeah.
They're the ones who have the tiny little girlfriends.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Because that's their status symbol.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
I also I get a lot of TikToks of big, strong guys who are like, God, I wish I had a fat wife.
yeah, for sure.
But like, I get TikToks of guys bench pressing like 250 pounds, and they're like, I could lift you over my head. And then it's like a bunch of hot fat girls in the comments being like, you mean me? And he's like, yes. And I think
Love
that's,
that.
I love when I see a fucking jacked guy and a fat girl together. I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys are
Absolutely.
perfect for each other. He's
Yes.
throwing you around the
Oh
bedroom.
my God. And all of the like chicken meals, all of the
All of the
like
chicken
Oh,
meals.
I
the
love
meal
chicken
prep.
meals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I should be with like a ripped guy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
Just
like
get a bunch of like rice and
But I
steak.
do know what you mean. Sometimes they're doing it in a way that I fear.
in like a
Yeah.
scary killer way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
They're doing it in a way that's like a gun.
Yeah, as soon,
Yes, you're-
as soon as a man is lugging a tire around a gym, I'm like, you're gonna do that with my hair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for
I'm like,
sure.
you're big bald ass.
Yeah, and
It's shiny,
even men
everything's
who-
shiny.
Even men who aren't jacked are just like stronger than me in a way that I forget about, and it's
Oh, yeah.
really upsetting.
Have you ever had like a guy friend
what I was
like
just gonna say.
grab your arm
Yeah.
and you're like,
You're what was
abusing
that?
me.
Yeah.
You're committing a crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be bruised and battered.
Or sometimes I'll like arm wrestle my boyfriend who's like regular guy, and I'm like, "This is you
know.
could kill me.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
kill me. I wouldn't have a chance.
I wouldn't
and
have
I'm
a chance.
a big bitch, not a chance.
And you're not like he's not like going lifting at the gym. He's not going lifting,
No.
and I'm still
They
like,
just have man strength and it's different.
and it's different.
Yeah.
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 So if you are adding to that, there is something about it where
You're a gun. You're a human
You're a
gun.
gun.
And you keep trying to get me to touch your penis with your gun body.
Yeah.
And I don't
You know what
like
my
it.
touch
mom-
my strong penis.
You know what my mom would do, which would feel similar to like big guy don't like the vibe, is when we're like watching a movie or a show or something and she really likes it, she'll like tap me on the arm, but she'll do it so hard that I'm like,
we
girl,
need-
I'm getting
do we
a
need to talk?
restraining order.
She's like, I hate that you were
Yeah,
born.
this
and
is
I'm doing it.
DV.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hit my boyfriend the other day.
In
Hit
what
him.
way?
Okay.
Closed fist, open
No,
hand,
open hand, but way too hard.
on
Why?
purpose.
Yeah.
I gotta check up with Eli.
we were going to a music festival and we were like late and I was overwhelmed. I was like hot and not wearing the outfit I wanted and late.
Oh, the worst.
And we had been stuck in traffic and I had to get an Uber and the whole thing, I was just, and I couldn't find the entrance. I was just really
and his
overwhelmed.
toupee was falling
His
off. And
His hair's real.
fucking
Mine's
loose.
not.
Yeah.
But I was just like having one of those moments where I was like really fucking pissed off and overstimulated.
You?
And we were getting out of a yellow cab and it was like a sliding door. And I got out and he like started closing the door because we were in a hurry. But we were on an incline, so it started closing faster than it normally would have. And it hit my arm.
Yeah.
And it did hurt. not that much. But
Did you have one of those like freakouts where you're like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's so crazy.
It hit my arm.
It is crazy how it takes you.
It hit my arm and I went, ow! And I open hand slapped him as hard as I could in the arm. And he went, what? And I was like, it shook me out of it. I was like, I just hit you.
It's so embarrassing. Like,
it's so embarrassing. And then I had to go. Then we like walked in silence for a few minutes, and I had to go, sorry, I hit you.
And there's no way you're right. You can never, once you hit someone, there's no way you're ever going to
Yeah.
even just like, I will have those like snap moments
too.
where like something will just trigger me for whatever reason. And I'm like,
Yes.
and then like as soon as I get out of it, I'm like, something has taken over me.
Embarrassing. I'm deeply embarrassed.
That's my post-nut clarity.
Yeah, I'm like,
where I'm like, deep shame.
that wasn't me.
That wasn't. I don't know who
wasn't
she
me.
was. That wasn't me. That's not representative of my values.
Yeah.
But I did hit him pretty much as hard as I could in the moment, and he was really cool about it. But I did enact physical violence against
Bitches
my
be
romantic
hitting.
partner.
Oops. Add that to the compilation.
Yeah. Oops. Oops. Well, do you have a respectfully in the? We've done so many, but I'm
Yeah,
curious.
threw a few in. Respectfully, I think New York is stinky and dirty, and it's. I'm gonna start my period soon, and then it's like
Yeah.
my pussy's gonna be like sweaty, but also wet for
Filled with
various
blood.
reasons.
Yeah.
Like it's not a convenient. I love it here. I love it here, but respectfully, it does suck in a lot of ways.
It's really hard to have your period in the summer in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like I went to get coffee this morning and I like immediately had to shit, and I'm like, okay, time to walk 10 minutes back to the apartment so I
Right.
can shit.
Yeah.
That is tough.
It's an untenable place
Yeah.
in many
Yeah.
ways. And all these fucking New York natives are like, you don't fucking deserve to be. And I'm like, have you ever been on a city bike with your period before, sir?
I've earned this.
I've earned this. Okay.
Yeah, it is a really hard
I
place to
just
have your
feel like
period.
everywhere I go, I feel disgusting, stinky,
Yeah.
moist,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, hi,
Hi.
I
guess
smell.
I will say the great equalizer is everybody's disgusting, stinky, sweaty, moist.
And that's what
Yeah.
makes this place so,
So
beautiful.
special.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's got
amazing.
BV, and that's okay.
everybody
Yeah.
walked here or took the train.
Yeah.
You know, actually, sometimes I'll be somewhere and someone will show up in a way where I'm like, I know your ass took an Uber because your hair looks perfect
Yeah.
and you don't have swamp pussy.
Yeah.
And the rest of us were on the F train.
Yes. The rest of us brought a spare pair of panties.
Yeah.
And it's still not doing what needs to be done.
Yet in New York City, you do have to become a girl who wears a pad.
Yeah. Just to catch whatever's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in LA, but I think you just hit a certain age where you go back to the basics.
And can we talk about that?
Yes.
I love.
Who's using tampons?
I know.
I mean, I'm
Crazy.
doing a hybrid sitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing tampons
But
during the day.
I'm going, who's doing exclusively tampons?
Yeah, and like wearing a thong and a stiletto. What are you,
Right.
fucking under patriarchal rule?
You don't need
freak?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to just, let the blood come out as it pleases.
Let the body hit the
Yeah,
floor.
I'm doing a lot of
Yeah.
free bleeding.
Yeah. I'm like, it doesn't want to be plugged up. It's
I have
trying to
a
get
light
out.
period and I wear
Oh,
dark
good for you.
clothes.
And then I go, whatever. There's also
Whatever. I have a light period because I have an IUD. I'm not like,
Oh, okay.
I don't come from that kind of privilege.
Yeah.
that is a privilege.
Actually, sometimes when you have an IUD and you have a light period, you'll randomly get like a old school style heavy flow, and it's so infrequent that I forget what to do.
Yeah.
I'm in there like a 12-year-old girl. I'm like, toilet paper.
Yeah. I think I'm going to Hawaii in September.
Sick.
Yes.
Wow, nice.
But I saw on my period app that I'm going to be on my period, and I'm like,
sucks.
and I'm not
Yeah.
on birth control, so I'm like, how do I stop my
Plan
period?
B?
Yeah. Just take
But
Plan
won't
B.
that make you start your period?
But maybe you could do it early.
Maybe I do it like a week before.
Have you
I've never
thought-
taken
I'm just
Plan
saying
B.
maybe you could find a Reddit thread
Yeah.
that says
Yeah,
when to
that's a
take
good
it.
idea.
What about a full hysterectomy? How
Or
about
you
that?
could go full
Yeah.
hysterectomy.
For Hawaii. I don't need kids.
summer.
Yeah.
Hang out with gay people and get a full hysterectomy.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's probably a good time to do that since fascism is descending,
Yeah.
Go ahead and stop yourself from being able to bear children so that you don't have to bear a rape child. I don't know. know. That's
I
just
think
something
you
I've been
could just
thinking about.
super tampon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a tampon in your asshole also, maybe.
Super tampon.
That'll plug it from every end,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Okay.
Super tampon. Check if there's sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check for sharks.
Are you guys wearing big panties?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right now I'm wearing a thong right now.
Huge.
Skims.
Yeah.
Skims.
Yeah.
Skims.
Oh.
This is something that I recommend. If you buy a pair of panties and you're like, this is how panties were meant to feel,
Yep.
go back to that website, buy 100 of them.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Buy
a
as many
million.
of them as you can afford. I bought probably 20 pairs of 3 different
Yep.
I have one thong, one in betweener, and one like big panty.
Yeah.
I bought 20 of each. I never have to do laundry.
Oh, God.
I rarely have to do
And
laundry.
you have options.
I open a drawer every day. It's right there. I
Genius.
don't have to be rooting around. Where's the one I need for this? Just buy a ton of the panties you like.
Yeah.
There's nothing more vicious than not having panties that fit.
Oh my God.
And having to reach for like the ones that are the least bad in the group, and you're like,
I used to.
Or it's you have to put on like a sexy,
because you have nothing.
Yeah, like a see-through
you have to put on
panty.
like a see-through
Yeah.
crotchless.
Yeah.
and the lace is
you're
like,
like-
cutting your asshole.
I remember-
And you're doing a show for 6 people and you're wearing like a see-through cut your asshole panty.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't have enough underwear as a child or just didn't do laundry enough. But the amount of times I would have to wear a full bathing suit bottoms
Yeah.
to school
and then flip
is
it inside
crazy.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah, I'm
all
like,
been
why was I
there.
struggling so hard
Yeah.
at the ripe age of 10?
Yeah, and in my early 20s, I was like wearing a one-piece bathing suit as a top so that I didn't have to wear underwear.
Amazing. Amazing.
There's something here to this.
Genius.
There's
Yeah.
something to like not.
I would also wash my underwear in the tub with detergent and then dry it with my blow dryer and wear it that day
Sure.
because I was in a panty desert.
Yeah.
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 And then I grew up and I was like, you don't have to live this way, bitch.
Yes.
Also, if you go on like Aerie or any of those websites, they do the bundle.
Yeah, but even still, for some reason, undies are expensive.
They're so
I know,
expensive,
but
I
at least
know.
with the bundle, you
Yeah,
can
the
feel
bundle's nice.
better.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can feel better with the bundle.
The Skims are a treat, but I definitely ain't buying 60.
right.
No.
60
But it
Skims.
is a
We're
nice
in a
treat.
recession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that bra that has the nipples on it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow. I
Why?
always wondered.
So
who had
I don't know.
that.
It just I like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do people
It
look-
looks like my boobs are like huge and shaped like that naturally.
Yeah.
Like it looks like my nipples are like here.
perfectly
Yeah.
looking straight ahead?
Yeah.
No
mean-
astigmatism.
And it's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
No
It's just kind of fun to be like, those
I just
aren't
wear
my
the bralettes,
nipples.
and then I'm like, oh, I should have some structure every once in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I shouldn't just let them be so floppy
Yeah.
all the time.
Well, they go
Let 'em
down as
fly.
again
I
as
know,
a,
I need
as
a
a lady
lift.
who's got a little bit more time on her hands. They start to go southward, and you're like, oh, I don't love this.
I think
Yeah.
when I grow up, I'm gonna get my nipples just moved up every couple of years.
Yeah.
mine got moved
So
up.
like leave the boob. Don't
Yeah.
change the boob.
Just get nipple
Just
higher.
higher nipple
Yeah.
every few years.
and I'll give you a surgeon's name. Shout
Yeah.
out Dr. Kolker.
Oh.
Yeah.
He does great work. He took my
Great.
nipples clean off and put them right back on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I got a boob
She
job.
got a boob.
Okay.
job.
Yeah, yeah.
Super fun.
I thought it was just a nipple
Clean.
procedure. I was like, wow, you must have
Took
really
'em
hated
off.
them.
He did like a TikTok where like threw them against the wall
Yeah.
and they slid down.
Yeah.
It was super
She
fun.
put them over her eyes for the pod.
They weekend at Bernie's me.
Yeah.
Um,
I have not a respectfully, but a theory.
please.
Oh.
I think sometimes, and this kind of goes with the panty thing. I think, not really, but a little bit. I think sometimes if you're having an issue, like in order to solve it, you just need to buy something or spend money on something and it will go away on its own. I'll give you an example. I've had this nose ring for 11 years and like a week ago it randomly was like, I'm infected. And it's never been, and I don't know why it happened. It just started hurting like crazy and it was like, okay, I'm infected now. And I was putting like stuff like hydrogen peroxide and stuff on it and nothing was working. So I was like, okay, I have to buy piercing cleaner.
Yeah.
And so I went online. I didn't do Amazon. I paid for expedited shipping and I bought the piercing cleaner. And the second I bought it, I woke up the next day and it was all better.
course.
But it's like
Yep.
you need to invest
Yeah.
money
your
and
intention.
time,
Yep.
and then the universe will actually sort of, and it's a way of the universe fucking you, but it will provide you with what you need. Like if I have an illness and I go to CityMD and I don't have health insurance and I spend the money, it goes away the next day.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have to go and be like, so if this were to happen again,
Right.
Let's
what
just
do we
say.
do?
Right. But sometimes, have you
Yes,
experienced
yes.
this?
Absolutely.
If you
Yes.
pull the trigger on buying the thing,
Yep.
it goes away. And now I live my life by that rule.
Yes, and you save money eventually because you try to like MacGyver other bullshit and it
Yeah.
never works. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna buy the big panties and then have
Yeah.
them.
Well, and then weirdly enough, I guarantee you in like a few months, there's going to be some other reason
Right.
why that specific spray is going to come in handy. You're going to like Google how to like clean a fridge part. And it's like, well, the only thing is this salty.
H2O shit.
Yeah.
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 And also, I have, like, then a few days later, I got like a little thing behind my ear that was like maybe a pimple or something that hurt.
Yeah, I
and
hate
I was
those.
like,
I get
I was like,
those.
what if I just put that stuff on there?
Did
and
it
I
work?
did. Not really, but I have it.
Still exciting. Is this the treat yourself philosophy, perhaps?
Maybe. I
Yeah.
just think, I don't know. I just think sometimes you need to commit to solving the problem,
Yeah,
and the
sure.
problem will solve
Oh.
itself.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
The hand washes the other hand, or whatever they say.
Yeah.
Something like that. Philosophy.
I could also do it respectfully if that wasn't good enough. I thought I'd get more out of it, but
No?
it just kind of was advice.
I like it. I like it. What do we, Quincy? What do we at time?
I'm sponsored by Big Capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Buy stuff.
I'm freezing.
Yeah. I have to pee
turn
very
this on?
badly.
Yeah, okay.
Allie, it's been a fucking treat.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks for
I
having
doing
always
the
love
me.
to
show.
see you. You're the absolute best.
I
Very
know.
funny, by the way. Where can people find you and follow you?
AllieMacofsky.com or at not Allie Mac.
So fucking funny. Treat yourselves,
The
girls.
best.
Yeah.
Literally the best. Follow me on Instagram, Lizzie Cassidy. Come to my show every Wednesday in Greenpoint at Greenpoint Comedy Club at 8. Greenpoint, Brooklyn, that is.
Nice. Andrea Comedy 69 on all platforms. Every Friday, Halyards, Bitches Brew, and some Saturdays at the Stand. Follow me. You can see all of that. Also, follow our YouTube, respectfully_pod. You can see us in fun hats and all that stuff.
And we show our boobs.
And we show our boobs. Good night.